The clang of metal echoed through the cavernous halls as Lucas stepped into the stark reality of prison for the first time. Each footfall felt heavy, a stark reminder of the life he once led, free and filled with possibilities. Fear gripped his heart, twisting it with anxiety as he passed by the glaring eyes of seasoned inmates, their stares both intimidating and curious. He clutched his belongings tightly, a small lifeline amid his overwhelming uncertainty. Memories of laughter and sunlight flitted through his mind, reminding him of the freedom he took for granted. As he was escorted deeper inside, a wave of despair washed over him. Would he survive this place? He took a deep breath, trying to muster a semblance of strength. Just as he began to lose hope, a soft voice broke through his thoughts, welcoming him to the Brotherhood. Maybe, just maybe, he would find a way to navigate this new and harrowing world. Clara sits alone in her cell, her fingers tracing the faded lines of a photograph, the image of a high-powered executive surrounded by accolades and colleagues who once called her a leader. Now she reflects on the gilded cage that was her former life, riddled with whispers of ambition that turned into echoes of betrayal. Each regret weighs heavily on her heart, a chain forged from decisions that led her into the world of white-collar crime, a realm where morality bent under the pressure of success. She remembers the laughter of friends that faded as her choices spiraled out of control, their absence a constant reminder of her fall from grace. With each deep breath, Clara wrestles with the notion of redemption, contemplating whether healing is possible within these stark walls. It is in this solitude that she begins to understand that even amidst confinement, there lies the potential for self-forgiveness and a flicker of hope for her future. The clatter of plastic trays echoed against the stark walls as inmates gathered in the common area, their conversations weaving a complex tapestry of shared stories. Within this gritty landscape emerged the Brotherhood, a tight-knit group forged in the crucible of confinement. As the sun cast long shadows, the bonds among these men deepened, each one seeking solace in the strength of unity. They shared laughter, rituals, and hard-earned wisdom, forming a brotherhood that thrived amidst the harshness of prison life. Jamal, once a local hero now caught in a cycle of crime, recounted his journey into the group, revealing the dark paths that had led him there. Each member presented a reflection of struggles, dreams deferred, and an unexpected camaraderie that became an unbreakable lifeline. As their laughter filled the air, it resonated with resilience, a reminder that even in despair, solidarity can illuminate the darkest corners of existence. As the clang of metal doors fades into a rhythmic heartbeat, Malik finds his sanctuary amidst the chaos of prison life, the blank walls that surround him. Each brushstroke becomes a release, transforming the stark, cold concrete into a vibrant canvas of emotion and hope. With every stroke of the paintbrush, he breathes life into the forgotten corners of the prison yard, depicting dreams, struggles, and moments of shared joy. The sound of fellow inmates gathering stirs a sense of community, their whispers mixed with admiration, creating an atmosphere charged with possibility. Through art, Malik unearths layers of his own identity, while giving voice to stories that yearn to be told. The vibrant murals become a source of inspiration for his peers, reminding them that beauty can exist even in the most desolate places. As the colors dry under the harsh fluorescent lights, a sense of unity begins to blossom, illuminating the path to hope. As Sarah navigates her days within the concrete confines, a spark of hope emerges through an unexpected bond. Disheveled and weary, she crosses paths with Rosetta, a seasoned inmate renowned for her wisdom and resilience. Their first interaction unfolds over shared chores, where Rosetta's gentle demeanor draws Sarah out of her shell. With every passing day, the walls of hostility seem to crumble a little, replaced by moments of kindness and understanding. Rosetta shares stories of her own struggles, revealing how she overcame darkness and despair. Their conversations flow from laughter to tears as Sarah confides her fears as a young mother facing the challenges of incarceration. In this harsh environment, Rosetta becomes a mentor, guiding Sarah towards self-acceptance and healing. Their connection encapsulates the profound power of empathy, proving that even amidst chaos, compassion can flourish, illuminating the path toward hope in the bleakest of places. As the sun sets behind the prison walls, the fading light casts long shadows that mirror the dreams of the inmates. In this stark reality, hope often feels just out of reach. Yet amidst the confinement, voices emerge, sharing aspirations that transcend bars. Lucas dreams of starting a bakery, envisioning the sweet scent of fresh bread wafting through a bustling shop, far removed from the clinking chains that bind him. Clara, once draped in the lavish fabric of corporate gowns, longs to reconnect with her estranged daughter, envisioning a future where their laughter fills her empty home. Malik, with his vibrant murals, dreams of showcasing his art in a world that sees beyond his mistakes. The constant burden of their past weighs heavily, but these dreams fuel their resilience, igniting flickers of hope in a dimly lit existence. Each ambitious vision serves as a reminder that even in despair, the desire for a better life remains unbroken. The daily grind inside prison offers a stark contrast to the chaos that brought many here. Every morning, inmates shuffle through the metal doors, their faces a mixture of resignation and routine. Beyond the prison walls, the world continues without them, yet within these confines, time finds a rhythm of its own. Lucas describes the monotony of the days. Meals served at the same hour, the repeated clanging of the cell doors, and the endless cycles of work assignments that range from cleaning to kitchen duty. But it's in this repetitive existence that unexpected moments emerge, like the laughter shared over a game of cards or the warmth of a personal victory, small yet monumental. As Lucas reflects on his life, he realizes that while he may be locked away physically, his spirit continues to seek light, finding glimpses of freedom in fleeting interactions and shared dreams. In the dim light of the common area, the sound of rustling paper reverberates softly, punctuated by the faint scribbles of pens and the occasional murmur of laughter. Sarah sits at a worn table, her hands trembling slightly as she opens a letter from her daughter, the ink smudged with emotion. Each line is a reminder of the outside world, filled with simple joys, school plays, birthday parties, and whispered confessions under the stars. The words are bittersweet. They remind her of the life she's missing, yet provide a lifeline to hope. Nearby, Clara receives a note from an old friend, the familiar looping script evoking memories of boardroom triumphs and laughter shared over wine. As letters circulate, each inmate's correspondence unveils a shared human experience, weaving a fragile network of connections. Through heartfelt exchanges, they find solace, transforming isolation into a web of understanding and love that defies the constraints of their confinement. In the quiet solitude of the cell, shadows dance as memories flicker through the minds of the inmates. Each weary face presents a tapestry of past mistakes, moments forever etched in their souls. Lila speaks softly, recalling the day she chose theft over honesty, a decision fueled by desperation. As she divulges her pain, the room grows heavy with silence, each inmate reflecting on their own crossroads. The air is thick with guilt, but also with the faintest hint of hope. One by one, they share their struggles and the burden of unspoken apologies. A young man distracted by drugs, a mother who lost everything in a moment of weakness. In this confessional space, the seeds of forgiveness take root. They recognize that confronting their pasts is not merely a punishment but a pathway toward healing. The walls seem to close in, yet there's light peeking through. It whispers of redemption waiting just beyond reach, urging them forward. In the humdrum routine of confinement, there are moments that drastically alter the paths of inmates, like the chaotic ripple of a tossed stone in still water. Lucas recalls a confrontation over a card game that erupted from playful banter into a full-blown fight. The aftermath left him facing solitary confinement, a punishment that forced him to confront his simmering anger and pride. For Clara, the pivotal moment came when her carefully crafted image of power crumbled upon receiving a letter from her estranged daughter, pleading for forgiveness. This shattered facade ignited a journey of self-reflection. Each decision, big or small, intertwined like threads in an intricate tapestry, revealing the profound impact of seemingly mundane choices. The interconnectedness of their lives resonated deeply as they began to forge new paths in the dark, understanding that every choice could either entrap or liberate them from their pasts. In the depths of the prison, time becomes an enigma, a paradox that bends and stretches in ways that defy understanding. For some inmates, every second drags like a heavy anchor, while for others, weeks slip by in a blur. Malik reflects on the mundane rhythm of daily life, where each hour is marked by the dull clang of prison gates and the echoing footsteps of guards. The sounds intertwine with personal moments, the faint laughter during a game of cards, the quiet whispers shared over meals. Each moment feels weighted, yet within this oppressive passage, unexpected clarity emerges. In the solitude of his cell, Lucas finds himself contemplating his choices and dreams. Time, he realizes, is a relentless teacher, coaxing him to confront his past and embrace the possibility of change. As the minutes tick away, the inmates collectively ponder what their futures may hold, how long it will take to reclaim the lives they once knew, or if a new beginning is even possible. The prison, a stark maze of concrete and steel, looms over the lives of its inhabitants, each corner steeped in shared experiences and unspoken fears. The oppressive walls resonate with the echoes of laughter and cries, memories entwined with the bitter reality of confinement. As inmates walk the narrow corridors, they are reminded of the choices that led them here, each step a testament to the weight of their actions. While some walls are lined with peeling paint and grim shadows, others serve as canvases for hope, alive with vibrant murals created by Malik. Each art piece stands in stark contrast to the dreary structure, transforming a cell block into a gallery of resilience. Behind these walls, the physical barriers often mirror the emotional ones that keep inmates from their dreams. Yet amidst the harshness, sparks of humanity shine through, creating pockets of connection that remind them they are not alone in this struggle, but part of a community woven together by their shared journey. As the teeth of guilt gnaw at the heart, the stories of forgiveness begin to unfold within the echoing walls. In a quiet corner of the yard, Miguel tentatively shares his journey of forgiving himself for a crime driven by desperation. His voice trembles with the weight of regret, but there's strength in his words. Nearby, Laura, once consumed by anger towards a friend who betrayed her, recounts how confronting that betrayal has liberated her spirit. She speaks of the bond they once shared, now frayed yet redeemable, illustrating how the act of forgiveness can forge a path to healing. Through their narratives, connections emerge, stories that highlight the deep-seated struggles of humanity, revealing that the hardest fight often lies within. In the shared confessions, there is a tangible sense of catharsis, a beacon of hope illuminating that even in darkness, the capacity for healing and transformation thrives.